Hey everybody, Gabe here. Today we're going to talk about switching from your solopreneur type business, your sole proprietorship business, to an LLC filing as an S-Corp, or even going straight to an S corporation, and even we'll bring up the idea of a C corporation as well. So if you're one of those solopreneurs that's sitting here going, okay, I know I need to do something different. It just doesn't make sense with the way I'm paying my taxes, and I don't have any liability protection, or at least good liability protection. Should I consider making that switch from a sole proprietorship to an S-Corp? The answer is yes, but you need to understand why. And it comes down to two key reasons. Reason number one is liability protection. Reason number two is taxes. So what I'd like to tell people is, let's break those two down. Let's keep this really, really simple. Liability protection from having a LLC, all right, limited liability corporation, is meant to then separate your business activities from your personal assets, meaning you protect your business or you protect your home from any activities of your business. That's what a limited liability corporation does. Now, the limited liability corporation then flows down, the profits and the revenues and the income from your business flow down to the bottom line, and you still pay self-employment taxes. So a lot of clients do, and a lot of solopreneurs will do, is then file as an S corporation. So they get the liability protection, so they protect their personal assets from the business activities, so they can't be taken away as a result of a lawsuit, but then they can start to pay themselves like an employee, which then opens up the opportunity to then save on taxes, because the two big reasons that people make this switch is liability protection and taxes. Now, there's a third one that you can look at. Let me back up a little bit. The S corporation, then, if you went straight to an S corporation, which is what I did, is you basically set up its own entity, all right, which is an S corporation. It's an entity. The taxes flow down to your bottom line, but you still get liability protection is what you get. Now, the way you pay yourself in the S corporation then allows you to save on taxes. There's one other thing that entrepreneurs will look at. It doesn't happen near as much as it used to, and that's a C corporation. A C corporation is its own complete taxable entity, own liability entity, which is totally different than your personal stuff, and its own taxable entity, which is separate from your personal taxes. Most people don't go there. It's a little more complicated. Most clients go with a LLC filing as an S corporation. So if you're confused about this and you're like, what the heck is he even talking about? Do yourself a favor. Go to my website, GabeNelsonFinancial.com, click on the Resources tab. There's a worksheet that will walk you through the steps to help you understand. All right, help me understand the liability piece. Help me understand the tax piece, and then I can run my numbers. And I even have an example in there with a little twist on doing an S corporation with an LLC and saving you significantly on taxes. And I ran the numbers. If you are a solopreneur making $200,000 a year net income, and you want to pay yourself around $100,000 and take advantage of the tax ramifications, in simple terms, you're going to probably save yourself by switching from a sole proprietorship to a LLC filing as an S-Corp. If you pay yourself the right way through the example that I give you, you could save up to $12,000 a year in taxes. So you get the protection of liability, separate your business and your personal assets, and you have the ability to save a tremendous amount of taxes. $12,000 a year can go a long way to help you pay for college, put money away for retirement, get yourself out of debt, put money down on a lake home or a mountain cabin or a country club membership, or whatever your goal is to make your family happy. Those are some things you could consider. For more information, go to my website, go to GabeNelsonFinancial.com. If you like these videos, hit subscribe and click that little bell so that you get notified. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.